ladies and gentlemen. Long time no see. It's been a while since I last streamed. But unfortunately, we had, well, we moved house. So that was fun. Um, they say it's like the most stressful thing you can do in your adult life. They're not wrong. I'm considerably greyer than when last we saw. And this is a surprise stream, to me at least. Um, my plan was to get everything set up, get all the new things, get all the lovely stuff going on, and then stream. Didn't happen. Still not set up. In fact, I've gone from being in a living room in a flat to a living room in a house, but it's a house, and it will eventually get all sorted and set up, and it will be beautiful and wonderful and glorious. For the moment, though, and last night went onto Steam and new Steam train routes on the West Cornwall local route. So I thought, you know what? Let's do a surprise stream and do a bit of Steam because I've been doing a lot of electrics in my own time. I've played a lot of the Boston route as it's been redone. But trains, so let's get into trains. I haven't seen these yet. It's literally the first time I've opened it up. No hot chocolate, not hot chocolate. Chocolate milk, I'm afraid today. Not the case. Because I wasn't expecting to stream, so I haven't got any. And I haven't got enough milk for stuff. Right, here we go. Reliving history. Slurping tea. That's pretty standard. Ooh, look at it. That there is a pretty train. Welcome to the West Cornwall. That's a train. Couple of coaches. Run the tour. Stop places. Take photographs. Oh, look at her. Hello, Clapper. Oh, she's so pretty. I love it. And it's been a long time since I've done any Steam. So I... Oh, hello, Steve. It's been a long time since I've done any Steam, so I can't really remember anything about it. Hello, train. Set the reverse to 50%. Okie dokie. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Surely that's close enough. There you go, happy. Regulator to 15%. That's a freight. That's a freight. Thingamabob. Right, take the brakes off. And pass the signal. Chuff, chuff, chuff. Oh, look at her. She's very pretty. In fact, they'll be my coaches. I am sure. They will be my coaches. Cool. I can run with that. I can run with that. Just look at her. Right, I need to pay attention to the fact there's a signal coming up. Even though it's stated that we've got a... oh, stop at location. I read it as pass. Now that would be a stupid thing to do. You would crash. And burn. Immediately. Which is not quite what we're after. I'm just going to go for more... Very, very pretty. Right, put some brakes on. Only a little bit. Just want to inform the train that we will be stopping soon. You know what these trains are like, sometimes you go, we'll be stopping soon, it goes, nah mate, nah, decided not to. Right, and it's been so long since I've done it, I don't remember what the braking performance is like. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and stopping. Okay, set the combination brake to 30%. I'd have said more was better, but whatever. Put her in backwards. And the rest. There we go. Hello, Signal. I wish to leave. Okay. Relay to 15%. I mean, I know you guys can read. Excited. We're back in. I can't see where we're going. Oh, sorry, I'm very low. One cannot see where one is heading. Look at it go. Steam's so much fun. I'm not entirely sure if they've turned down the safety sound. It doesn't sound as loud as it used to. So that's good. And also remember not to just destroy these coaches. Because the last time I did something where I had to couple, I wasn't gentle, shall we say. And I failed the mission very dramatically. It's not what I'm after today. We want a nice, gentle little, just a gentle. Hello, people. I'm in a steam train. Penzance. Right, get some brake on, because I might be going a bit fast. I want to be doing, 4-ish, 3-ish, 2-ish, 2-ish will do. And brake, and bump. Too much bump. Way too much bump. Let's try that. Ooh. Okay, calm down. Steam trains are exciting, I know. And boom. Okay, so I assume I have to get out and put some buttons. Oh, is that going to be too far? Oh, but I was really, really close. If you could just, if you could, I'd love it if you could just, fine. Sit in the chair. Right, so. Zoom in. Brakes. Off. That's the wrong way. Whopper. And brake. There we go. I'm sure you can see just how far that was. Oh, look at that. That is just a little going on there. I can go that. Right. Why do I have to set the... I don't want to set to the 30s. I'm 41. That's better. Uncouple. But then... Oh, we're leaving the old diesel behind. Silly diesel. These carriages are pretty. Yes. Goodbye. We care not for you with your diesel. We care about the non-diesel. The steam. Steam's cool. In fact, I have somewhere, possibly not anywhere local, probably at my parents' house, sorry, I've forgotten how far this goes. It only goes 75 foot. And unlock the doors. I have a Hornby model of that trying to back. Ooh, that's new. I'm going to leave all that alone. I'm not turning safeties up. Oh, hello. Oh no, I've been so long, but a little teeny tiny little sprinter's been trying to beat us. Can't have that. Full steam ahead. Forget the passengers. We must leave now. Although it's a red signal, so yeah. Anyway, I've got one then. In double O gauge. And it's lovely. Really nice little loco. Whether it still works, I don't know, because it was mine from when I was a child. And that was a long... Nope. That was a long time ago. So it might still work, but then again it might not. I don't like this turn the regulator on before the brake. That's the wrong way. I'm not sure I like that. Right. So we'll get moving. Once, I guess I went the wrong way of the brakes, so it's supposed to go ah! There we go. We are moving. Right. Get to it 5 miles an hour, turn off the cylinder cocks, and away we go. Yes. Look at the glory. Look at the splendour. Look at the steam trains. I'm excited if we see another one. I'm saying that like it's not exciting seeing one. One is wonderful. 2 would be more wonderful. And there's what? 3 tracks here. Just put 3 steam trains on it. We'll have a drag race. That'd be fun. Right. Pay attention, because we've got speed limits and things. Or at least pay some level of attention. Right, we'll turn the regulator off just for a sec. We'll wait until we get through here and hit 70, and then we'll punch it chewing. Come on. Where's the back of the train? It's about to go through. Punch it. There we go. I almost timed that perfectly. Right, so we should have been at the place 30 seconds ago. We've got 6 miles to do. I don't think we're going to make it, if I'm honest. But that's okay. Right, now, it's been a long time since I've done Steam, but I remember that as you increase speed, you decrease the regulator. That I remember, and I wrote it down. Like I genuinely wrote this information down. But where the information is, well, it'll be in a box. Like most of my life is still in a box. We've unpacked the box. That's about it, to be honest. Apart from all the kitchen stuff, obviously. I mean, I made tea. It's the very first thing that was unpacked was the tea making facilities. I'm really not joking. It's very important. But yeah, owning a house is mad. It's very, very difficult. I mean, we've been here, and this is scary to me actually, that we're coming up for 3 months in the house. Which means it's been 3 months, over 3 months since I last streamed, which is also really sad because I was very much enjoying it, and it's lovely to be back with you fine people on the internet. So we do love the internet, but yeah, there's been a lot of things that aren't right, things that have been broken, and things that are not good. So I've had someone out today. I was hoping to stream this earlier than this, but I've had people out today to look at things that should have been done when we moved in. And now we're 6 days away from being here for 3 months, and they still couldn't fix all of that. We've still got a broken shower. There's just lots of broken. We still haven't got a pole to open windows. Like, we've got some skylights and we haven't got a pole to open those. It's really just, it's frustrating. New builds are great, but new builds are also a pain. At least with an old one you can look around and go, yep, that's broken, we'll need to fix that. As opposed to, this is broken, can you please come and fix this? And they go, yeah, and then they don't. We've got a towel rail which serves as the radiator in the bathroom, and that doesn't work. And we've had the plumber out 3 times now, and they've gone, but if we could pay them, actually just go, look, this is the problem, come and fix it, here's some money. They'll probably do it a lot quicker than they currently are, which is, needless to say, not quickly at all. In fact, it's taking forever. All we want is a working bathroom. That's too much to ask. Steam trains. Not too much to ask. In fact, let's just look at it. Just freaking look at that. Oh. It still makes me happy how pretty this game is. It is just lovely. And the safety's back on, because obviously the safety's back on. Let's stick more steam on. Just try and get rid of a bit of that steam pressure. In fact, we made a pretty good time. 6 miles away. We've done half of that in like 5 minutes, 4 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So that's not bad. That's not bad. And let's be honest, if you're waiting for a steam train, you're going to wait for a steam train. You're not going to go, nah, it's late, I'm just going to leave. One of the things I'm particularly excited about for this route, if we've got time today, we might do it. The fact I'm already late and this is supposed to take an hour and a half, and I've got kind of a 2.5 hour window, so probably not, is the night time because in my break, while we were moving house, and it was supposed to be pretty much as we moved house, but then we couldn't because we suddenly had to move house, which was awkward. We went on a steam train, and it was a little one, and it was super awesome, it's super wonderful, and lots and lots of fun. It was so pretty on the Severn Valley, and I know I've talked about the Severn Valley before. It was great, proper little train, really enjoyable experience, and I mean the Severn Valley Railway is just great anyway. Getting to do a little train, it was just lots and lots of fun, lots and lots of fun. And I think 2 of the routes on this, I think it's 2 of them, are that kind of thing, where they're a Christmas train, they've got the lights on, and I really want to have a look at it. And we will at some point, even if it's not today, even if we just start it, we might start it, save it, and then come back to it another day. So you guys can see the rest of that excitement. It's going to be very, very cool. Right, I need to start slowing down and actually thinking about stuff, because talking about pretty trains is great, but when one needs to stop a pretty train, one needs to get the stopping. I don't think I'm going to stop in time. Oh, I might struggle here. Peril! I don't really want to stick it on full application, but I'm going to have to. Yeah, this might be close. This might not be as close as I thought it was going to be. We're fine. We're fine. I don't know why I was worrying. It's been a while since I've done this, so. Although the trains in Boston are bad for stopping, like really bad for stopping. Almost hilariously bad. Whereas this actually stops better than I remember it. Oh, we're stopping on the viaduct. Okay then. And why not? I mean, why would you want to stop at the platform opposite? Like, there's a nice little platform there. Nah, we're going to stop. We're going to stop on the viaduct. I mean, that is going to be very, very pretty. Anytime you want to stop, that'd be great. Oh. It is a scenic location. And look at that. I'd take a photo. It'd be better without the safeties, like just spewing out smoke. But whatevs. Have we not given them enough time? Do I have to take a photo? No, we're fine. We're cool. Brakes off. Steam up. Regulator all the way. And as soon as the brakes have decided to stop. Ooh, cylinders. Go back down. Come on. There you go. That's what happens when you don't play for a while. You forget how to, you know, train. Right, I got 9.1 miles. I was stopping on another viaduct. Now, is that Red Ruth Viaduct or Red Ruth Viaduct? Probably the latter. If we were in Wales, I'd have gone, is there Red Ruth? We're in Scotland. But we're in neither. Hello, let me whistle you. Love the whistles. I'm sure you will love the whistles too. Inhale. Let's give it a bit more sugar. I've definitely not done all of this route either, so that's going to make it fun. Ooh, hello. It's going to make this very interesting. This is part of the fun of this kind of thing. I don't really fully know what I'm doing, and that's wonderful. It's been so long since I last did Steam. In fact, last time I did Steam, it was streamed. I'll show you how long ago that was. Ah, full regulator. Yeah. Just listening to that go. Oh, it does sound good. It sounds good. It looks good. Let's go for another glamour shot at the front. Ooh, in fact, we've got the light on the other side now. Oh, just look at that. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm very much liking this new livery. And this DLC comes with Black Jubilee as well as the red, the crimson, I think they say, and the matching coaches, which I love. Pretty sure I've seen these coaches in one of the heritage railways I've been to over the years. Right, have I got too much or too little regulator? Not regulator, reverser. Oh, we're going up quite steeply. So that's why we're not going as fast. Let's give it a bit more oomph. A bit less oomph. Some degree of oomph. Let's leave it on that. 34 feels, you know, feels good. Feels right. Checking I haven't like done something stupid and left something on. Right, Steve. I'm impressed that Steve's here actually, because previously, when I last played, Steve didn't exist. Let's see if he's opening the doors right. Come on, Steve. Why, Steve? Just, I'll hold the door. There you go. Good lad. There you go. We make a good team, you and I. Better if you actually just... I mean, why have you opened it? You're not even near it. Ooh, viaduct. No, it's not really a viaduct. Is it a viaduct? No. No. It's barely a bridge. It's a tiny little span. It's quite cool. Looks good. But... we want more drama. Which I guess is why we're stopping in 8 miles time. Right, I think we're getting a bit more oomph here. We're looking good. Roddy's looking better than we were. I do very much like the attention to detail with it. Atomizer lubrication. Can you open there? Thank you. No, leave it up. I'm trying to read. There you go. You know what? Forget you, Steve. I will just not read it. I'm sure that, you know, atomization isn't that important. Route needs now is the volumetric skies, and then it will be just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's drop it a little bit. Ooh. I think 15 is as low as I'm willing to go. Plenty of steam. I think it's just because we're going so steeply uphill. I mean, even 25 miles an hour is just so glorious for a steam train. Whereas 25 miles an hour on like a Class 66 is just dull. And that's nothing against the Class 66. I like the Class 66. But it just doesn't have the same sensation of... Uh-oh. elevation. Go on, little engine. Keep going. You can do it. It looks flat ahead. Just keep going. Don't drop below 20. Be very sad if you do. Go on. Oh no. Right, how about if I drop off the regulator a bit? Put more reverser on. Okay, there we go. We've dropped down a bit in elevation. I really probably should have done, you know, the tutorial again before coming here, but so be it. We've started, so we'll finish. That's an interesting one. And no arms. I think they're called arms, I can't remember. Bit. I think they're called arms. It's been a long time. We got another one. Oh, this is just for pedestrians. Got one not that far from where I live. A little crossing like that. It's very strange. That was a legit, I can cross the railway just by walking, you know, across it. It's weird. You know, one feels that there should be a footbridge or similar, but no footbridge. Just don't get run over. Is that a whistle board? Or is that a speed limit? That's a speed limit. Oh. Yeah, 50. We're not going to worry about 50. I'm going to whistle anyway. It's a nice little platform here. It's overgrown. So as we pass this, we'll do a toot toot. Prepare yourselves for the toot toot. This one's got a barrier, an arm barrier. And now we're starting to get some speed up again. That's good. I was starting to get quite worried that we were never going to actually see actual speed again. Now I definitely don't feel that I can make 3 minutes with 5.5 miles, but we're gonna try our best. That's the wrong end of the train. I like to go inside because we're gonna drop this a bit because we're doing a good chunk of change now. There we go. Hello, passengers. 5.1 miles. 2.5 minutes. It's probably not gonna work. I think we were about 5 minutes late initially. So if I can shave off a little bit of time, I'll be quite happy. Judging by the fact we went uphill at, you know, around about 20 miles an hour. Probably not the case. We shall see. other things that have gone on and happened since we were last here, including probably my favourite announcement since we last met, of City Skylines 2, which I'm very, very excited for. And today they've announced all of the final World Tour, I think they're calling it. Hello, cows! There you go, cows. I hope you enjoyed that. So we've got a bunch of different DLCs coming before the game is done. There's a nice little trailer over on YouTube, or just the general internet, excuse me. Over on Steam, that's lots of places. If you're in City Skylines, you'll be able to find it. With kind of a sneaky peek of what's coming. And it all looks really, really interesting. So I'm really excited to have a go at a lot of this stuff. The Japanese train stuff, I like trains. The Japanese train stuff looks really interesting. It's really, really good. Yeah, just generally, I think it's going to end with a bang rather than a whimper. Which has been such a good game, and I've put so many hours into it that I feel it deserves a strong finish rather than just kind of go, not done. I want it to have a proper ending, end of life. So I've put a lot of time into that game over the years. And it's celebrating its 8th birthday, which is insane. So I remember buying SimCity and going, I kind of hate this. I want something that's, you know, SimCity but good. And then City Skylines went, hello, we're SimCities. Good. And it really, really was. I don't think there's been a month that's gone by where I haven't booted it up for at least a little bit. I've been trying to get to a point where my cities, I usually get to the same point. So I was like, they're building up, I was just going to go, bleh, and I'd give up. Or more, I don't give up, I just kind of abandon them. I just go, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to redesign this part, I'm going to sort this, I'm going to push for this milestone, and then I go, ooh, but I could build this new city and that would be fun. So I've been working on the Snow City, and I worked on that the whole winter, and it looks awesome. It's such a cool city. And then we moved into the house, and I went, ooh, maybe I should start a new city and make it so it's all like tropical and things, and I've got to exactly the same point with that as I did with my Snow City, and now I'm going, ooh, I could build another city. It's like, one needs to know when to stop, and just go, I need to stick with this, instead of going, I'm just going to stop. So, you don't want to put it into backwards. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the new one, and I hope it will stop that problem I've got. Not a lot of details yet. I, like many others, are really hoping for procedural generation maps. Oh, excuse me, one sec. I'm very tired. Yeah, procedural generation of maps, because it's just more interesting. You know, handcrafted maps, brilliant, wonderful, love them. But procedural generation means you never know what you're going to get, and I like that. You know, what kind of things am I going to have to deal with in my city? I don't know. That's exciting. It's fun. So that's something I'm very much kind of hoping for. but we're a way away. We know it's coming this year. We'll see. The last 2 years have very much been, this game's coming at this time, and then it goes, actually, we're gonna delay it for a year. So until we get a definite release date, and it's that date and it comes out, I don't believe that it will come out. And as this year is what they're looking at, if it comes out this year, that would be fantastic. But I suspect it will into next year. But who knows? I mean, when it comes to Gameage, I definitely trust Paradox and their ilk, so I think they're probably my favourite game company of the moment. I want to get the new Stellaris pack, but I've never actually completed a game of Stellaris from start to finish. And that's a similar thing as City Skylines. I get to a point and I just go, I'm going to do it differently, rather than see it through, which is ridiculous considering back in my Civ days I would put the game on epic length and play to the end. So I don't know what's changed. Time's changed. I don't have as much of it, which is very, very sad. It's part of the reason that I've not streamed. I just haven't had really much time for it. For anyone in the UK, this being the 15th of March 2023, it's a massive strike day. Like, everyone's striking. Like, pretty much everyone in the entire world is striking today in the UK. Yeah, good statement there. Yeah, mass UK strikes. Mass UK strikes. So I've actually got the time. I've got the time to do a bit of streaming. And I was going to stream tomorrow. I'm still going to stream tomorrow. But I was going to stream tomorrow regardless. Because, you know, strikes. I've got the time. But until then, I've just gone. I haven't got time to do this. Right, this is, and I don't like it. It's just. Alright, sorry. Give me a second. I'm just going to concentrate ever so slightly so we can stop in the right place here. We're slowing. We're slowing. And it looks beautiful. And we're not stopping. And we are stopping now. Pretty much nailed it. I mean, 7 minutes late. I was like, you know, if we were within 5 minutes, I'd be quite happy. Oh well. It's better that the passengers have a lovely time and enjoy being on this beautiful steam train that keeps stopping on viaducts than it is to be on time. Every other train can wait. It's a steam train. Right, so brakes off. Oh, another viaduct. Right, let's not. So nice and gentle. We're going to slide uphill. Only a slight. There we go. Oh, there we don't. Come on. Come on. More reverser. Are you new here? That was turned off a little bit prematurely, but it worked. We're fine, we're moving. Groovy. There we go. Middle two for the people. Yeah. Two. Further two. Hey guys, I'm on the steam train. You're not. Losers. Well, watching the steam train come by is just as cool as, you know, being on the steam train, so they're not really losers. And just as we go through the tunnel, yeah, keep full beans. Oh, another steam train! Ah! It was one of the black ones. That was cool. I was not quite expecting that either. I don't know if you could tell. The surprise was real. I really wish I no. I really wish I knew where my little numpad was with all the speed regulator bits. I genuinely don't know where it is. I should also figure out a way of putting it onto my keyboard again, so I don't have to keep jumping into the cab. Like that. In my head I had sorted that actually, but then a lot of things happen in my head and don't actually happen in reality, in a non-crazy kind of way. Carefully. Possibly. Just let it go. So yeah, City Skylines 2 is exciting. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. Along with Stalker 2. I'm waiting for that game for a long, long time. We'll stay away from all the politics of that. I'm very much looking forward to that. And it seems like it will be happening sooner than potentially would have been. So it's very, very good. Marvel Midnight Suns came out not long ago. Hogwarts Legacy. Again, lots of around that, and it's something I'm going to touch on just briefly, because it's actually really kind of upset me, all that. Taking a bit of a stance here, I'm afraid. A lot of gamers have turned around and said that they're not going to support the game, that people should boycott the game because of the author of the books of Harry Potter. And fair, you know, I understand their viewpoint completely. But the game is not the books, and the game is not her. And the game kind of almost goes out of its way to be inclusive, to a degree. You know, there is a trans character in there, there are queer characters in there, and that's great. You know, it's definitely flying a flag that she does not want to fly. So the fact the developers have done that, to me, speaks volumes of company, you know, the team behind the game, Avalanche Studios, not the Avalanche that did Just Cause. Although I wish it was them, because there'd be so many more explosions, and that's fun. Um, and they just make great games, frankly. But at the end of the day, boycotting a game that is doing right by the universe and is doing right by, you know, human decency, I don't see what the problem is. I really don't. You know, I'm glad that it exists. It's a really, really good game. I've played a bit of it. The missus has completed it. It's good. And I don't understand why there's so much hate against a game when it's not warranted. If it was warranted, fair. But it ain't. So, I'm glad that Marvel Midnight Suns has not had that kind of stuff going on. I should probably break more. And I've been absolutely loving that. Absolutely loving playing that game. It's got a great... I feel it's got a great sense of humour. A lot of people would probably disagree with me with that. A lot of people are saying it's really cheesy and really hammy, and yeah, it is. But that's what makes it great. You know, I think it's got a really good sense of humour. And it's just fun. It's a fun game to play. The combat's really, really nice. The walking around and talking to other people is wonderful. I absolutely love the open kind of getting to explore. Again, why Hogwarts Legacy is really, really enjoyable. It's very much a case of you can just go around and explore a place. And it works so nicely. So I'm glad it's done okay. And the DLC added in Venom. Not Hogwarts Legacy, obviously. And I love Venom. Absolutely love that character. So, yeah. It's very, very good, and I'm looking forward to more of that. So I think there's still 2 DLCs to go. So that's going to be fun. And on a DLC similar to, because this is where this conversation started, similar to Skylines, there is now talk that there's going to be DLC potentially for Hogwarts Legacy. And again, I have no issues with this. I'm quite excited by it. I genuinely enjoyed the game. Genuinely enjoying it. And why I want to do tomorrow, Transport Fever 2, is they've just had DLC come out as well, the deluxe edition, which I had no issues at all about purchasing, because I got the game for free, because I was a beta tester for Transport Fever 2. And I even put in some feedback that made it into the game, which was wonderful. So I had no qualms. Giving them some money for the DLC, as they very kindly went, "Yeah, you've been a beta tester. Just keep the game. Just have it." So I want to support them, and I have done by buying the DLC on day one. And I have made a map. I very rarely kind of delve into that kind of that side of it, but I've created a map, and my plan is tomorrow to, obviously if you're watching this afterwards, it might be today, it might have been several months ago, it might be years ago, but I want to jump into that, and I have a quest in mind. I know what I want to do with this, so I'm quite excited to give that a go. And there will be steam trains, just like this one. Not like the grass. That was poor camera control there. But there will be steam trains, there'll be diesels, there'll be some electrics later on. Probably not in tomorrow's, because I'm starting at 1850. Oh, hello. Just headbutt the train then. And yeah, it's been a while since I've played Transport Fever, like a really long time. So I need to remember how to play it. So that's going to be exciting. So it's been a very DLC kind of time, which is good. I like a bit of the old DLC for a good game. I fully support it. I prefer expansion packs, and maybe this is going to show my age, but I prefer the old days of a proper expansion pack. Kind of like these. I would say that probably Train Sim World is the closest to the classic. Oh, I've got no sports mode. I've got one drop. There we go. That'll keep me going. Yeah, probably this is the closest to the old days of expansion packs, because the routes are big and they add a lot of content. Whereas this exact thing is like a mini expansion pack, because it's all like, hey, here's a little bit of content for something you already own. Have fun. Right, steam trains added into a thing on a route that you've got. Oh, bump! I was not watching my speed. No one saw me do it, it's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. I'm going to lose points there, aren't I? At least I noticed relatively quickly. Yeah, I got 15 there. That's okay. Ooh, that's a big speed limit. Like 2 miles, remind me. Yeah, I don't mind a big expansion pack. So, in the last kind of couple of months, you've had the Scottish route. Oh, we're speeding again. It's because we're going downhill. This is a big old gradient. Right, let's stop with the regulator and let's just keep an eye on the brakes, shall we? Get a little brake, just to get some moving in. No. What's the name? DLC. Lots of DLC. Good thing. Expansion packs. Yeah, we've had the Scottish route. We've had another New York route. We've had the Birmingham route. There's been lots of routes, and that's great. And they are proper beefy bits of content. And that's wonderful. Are they very highly priced? Yeah, they are a bit. If I'm honest, you know, they do feel a little bit expensive. But generally speaking, the quality's always been good. And that's kind of one of the big things. Is the quality worth it? and if it wasn't, I wouldn't be buying them. Although I must say, I probably need to slow down. That's definitely what I need to do. Let's really punch. Oh no! Oh dear! Right, guys, we're definitely coming through here way too fast. Although we might actually be okay. Again, this train stops a hell of a lot faster than I think it's going to. We're fine. I don't know why you were panicking. Yeah, a nice casual 21 miles an hour. So yeah, I probably won't buy a route at full price again. Which is a shame. 25 quid, or 24.99, was okay. It was still quite expensive, but it was the righter side of okay. Whereas now it's up to the 30 quid, it's like, it's just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, in this climate as it is at the minute, it's just a little bit. It's me. Yeah, that's fine. Because I mean, I've looked at Stalker 2 and gone 50 quid. That's a lot of money. Right now, 50 quid's a lot of money. But at least Stalker, I know what I'm getting. 100%. An amazing world, an amazing dev team, who in the circumstances have done an incredible job to even get the game working in any way, shape or form. And 50 quid, yeah, they probably deserve it. So I will probably buy it at full price when it comes out. If there's a cool pre-order thing, I might even pre-order it. But a lot of games at the moment are doing that kind of. I mean, Midnight Suns, that was it £55 when it came out, and Hogwarts Legacy's been 55 as well. You know, we know that GTA 6 is being made, and I dread to think the price that'll come out as, like just the standard edition. You know, I can imagine that going, hey, we're $65.99. And it's a ton of money. It is a ton of money. Tunnel. So I do kind of worry a little bit about where the prices are going of games and things. And going back to Skylines. Well, this is a horrible view. There's nothing to view apart from the weird glass textures clipping through with the smoke. But I should turn the regulator off. Really, that would have been the nice thing to have done. But no, screw it. All the Cities DLC has been really, really reasonable in terms of price. And I've also night before picked up Total War Warhammer 3. Still think that's the best opportunity missed for some amazing branding. Total War Hammer, and I can understand why, because Total War doesn't want to kind of diffuse their brand. Warhammer don't want to share their name, so I can completely understand. Oh no, we got some sweet. I can completely understand why it's Total War Warhammer 3, but hey, would it be great if it was just called Total Warhammer 3? But whatever. But their DLC is reasonably priced, considering what you get for it. You know, a lot of them it's a couple of heroes and full faction for £7. That's hard to argue that you know, the value is not there. But a value is what you make of it, you know. And in fairness, most of the £7 are from not Trans Total War Warhammer 2. That's really not difficult to say. So, I don't know. Maybe they just kind of went price. Everything's gone up, so we must go up as well. Which again, I get, but I think Steam sales and a lot of companies who turn around and go, we made more money in a Steam sale than when our game is at full price. Like, if you're wanting to sell DLCs for your game, you need people to buy the game. So if people buy the game at a cheaper price, they're more likely to buy your DLC. And I think this is part of the reason why I don't think I'll be buying many of the Train Sim World 3 DLCs at launch, until they're in a sale. And it's because I had to buy the game full price and the game was not cheap. Whereas if the game would have been £25 and the new routes were 30, I'd be going, okay, you gave me 3 routes for not a lot of money, so I'll be quite happy to spend a little bit more on new routes for it, as opposed to what they did where it's like £50 or £40. £40? I can't quite remember. I'm just going to quickly. Oh, can I jump out the game? Yes, I can. Store page. 40 quid. 40 quid for the bog standard. Which, yeah, if it was half that, I'd be more willing to spend more money on DLCs. But it wasn't. So well. I'm still bitter about the few bits of pricing actually. But that's another story for another day. Kind of glossed over, will gloss over it today. I've had similar conversations in the past. Yeah, in this day and age, with money how it is for people, I think they have to be a little bit more understanding in terms of prices. Like, if they want to make more money, if they charge slightly less money and more people buy it because they can afford it, they've made more money, you've made people happier. City Skylines, again, perfect example of this. The DLC is cheap, the game is cheap, it has sold incredibly well, and a lot of the DLC for me is instant buy, even if I don't plan on really using it, because it's cheap and I go, I want to support the developers. I mean, and the fact they do the community content as well, I sell that, that's great, because I can turn around and go, no, I'm just going to get a similar thing on the workshop. I can. But they're not turning around and going, well, you must buy our DLCs. And for those people on the old console who can't DLC, it gives them the options. They can't get modded content. It gives them the opportunity to actually get some really good modded content into the game. So I 100% support their approach. I hope they keep the same approach for Cities Skylines 2. I really hope they keep the same approach. Because it's great, it's fantastic. For me, it works really well. And obviously as a company, it's worked really well, because they're making a sequel. They're making a new game. And they wouldn't do that if they didn't feel it was financially viable, because at the end of the day, they are a company. What price will Cities Skylines 2 come out at? I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. And they've got a lot of goodwill. So this is how a company could destroy their goodwill. If it comes out at 35 quid, that will be wonderful. If it comes out at 50 quid, I'll still buy it, but it will be less wonderful. I'll certainly kind of go, especially if they do the Sims approach, where the base game is just the base game. There's like everything they've done previously is wiped clean, and there is literally none of that stuff. Because if you're going to build up a game, when you then go to this is the next one in the franchise, and it's got, you know, a third of the content or less than what you were playing with, you know, 3 weeks ago. I'm not keen on that. Which is probably why I will almost certainly not be buying another Sims game. And I haven't even bought the last 2 expansion packs for The Sims 4. Because I look at the price and I go, this is stupid. This is actually stupid. And I mean, I'm playing a train game. Like, the DLC for this is stupid. But I feel I get more for this than I do from most of the stuff in The Sims. And I mean, I guess with anything, value comes down to what you make of it. But for me, yeah, some companies are going the wrong way with it. And I say EA with The Sims, so you're never gonna win that battle. Ever. You're never gonna win that. And we know there's a Sims 5 coming. And I imagine that'll come out at 50 quid. Like, I can't see it being less. And I'm just hoping Cities Skylines 2 goes, yeah, 35 quid. And we've got most of the content that we've already made from our previous game. And we're going to go and do all this extra stuff, and it's going to be amazing. Because when The Sims 5 comes out, it'll be, hey, it's just the base game and nothing is in it. I mean, heck, when The Sims 4 came out, it didn't have like proper babies or anything. That took a couple of years to get in. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting when it comes to pricing of things. And like I've just said, you know, some games are going to be worth it. Stalker 2, yeah, 100%. I'll pay 50 quid for that, and I will run around crying, getting hunted by invisible monsters who eat my face, and I will have a wonderful, wonderful time, and I cannot wait for that. If they could do like a cross-universe thing with Train Sim World 3, and have some of the old invisible beasties here, you know, chasing the side of the train, trying to eat your passengers, why the hell not? That would be hella fun. So I know in the original Train Simulator they did like a Halloween DLC, and they did a Christmas DLC, the Elf Express this year for trying to support the trade, so why not have some cross-curricular fun and get some monsters from games in here trying to eat your face? You know, instead of doing a you've got to be here by this time, do a hey, you've got to get here by this time or Cthulhu's gonna destroy the world. Why not? It would be exciting. And have a whole manner of beasties on the side of the track trying to stop you. Or they're like changing their points. Like, you gotta like jump out, you know, get the train going really slow, jump out, change the points, get back in. It'd be great. I'm basically describing Choo Choo Charles, but without we've got a yellow. Without it being, you know, just one major bad guy and a few human-esque kind of things. For reference, I've not played Choo Choo Charles, but that's a game that, again, they've gone for the right kind of audience, they've gone the right kind of pricing. Apparently it's a little bit too expensive for what it is, but they've gone kind of right with it, in the ballpark, shall we say. And it does what it says on the tin from what I've seen. I can't remember the price of Sons of the Forest. I want to say they've kind of got that around about right as well. And I want to play that. I do want to play Sons of the Forest. I very much enjoyed the first one. But get, you know, crossover with that. You know, you've got your train, and then you've got a mutant coming across the track going for the. It'd be brilliant. It would be absolutely fantastic. And if you do it as a cross-play thing, where if you own the game, it just automatically puts it in, even better. I think that would be a wonderful, wonderful time. Obviously, a lot of people would. A lot of people would disagree with that, and that's fine too. But if you have it so you can just say, actually, I don't want crazy mutants in my chilled-out train game, please. Great. You know, have it as an option. Storm something. Stormbreakers? Storm Runners? The Vauxhall build your own Jibbly Jobs game. Hang on, while Stormworks. There you go, Stormworks. Which I've been playing with the missus. Great, absolutely wonderful. And all the kind of extra weirdness, like the, hey, let's put in zombies. It's a toggle. You go, yes please. There you go, no thank you. So you can have, I'm not going to say a chilled out experience, because that game is nothing but madness. Right, we need to start slowing down. Pretty sharpish. Yeah. While it's not a chilled out game, it is one of those games where you can not have to worry about having your face eaten off. Because you can go, yes, I want to have my face eaten off, or no, I don't want my face eaten off. I've talked about it quite a few times in these videos. 7 Days to Die is a wonderful example of that, and it upsets me how many people bash it. It's a great game. But you can say, I don't want any zombies. Just be gone with the zombies. And it's, yeah, wonderful, fantastic, I love it. Why should you want to, you know, say you have to do it this way? And you can, you know, you can turn off the 7 day hordes. Just go, no, because, you know, when we play it, we don't enjoy them. It seems like a lot of wasted ammo, frankly, for not a lot. So we abandon them completely. Abandon all that hope that enters there. It's gone. And we have a wonderful time. A genuinely wonderful time. Yeah, we really enjoy playing it. It's lots of fun. I think this is the last stop, you know. And if you can play it your way, why the hell not? Put Crazy Mutants in here, do a Stalker 2 crossover. publicity is good for everyone in that sense. And who knows? Maybe people will go, you know what? They've done this really cool cross-promotion thing. I'm interested in the game. I will now pick it up even though it's a little bit more money than I'd like to pay. Sorry, I need to concentrate for a second because I don't want to go through this station and hit this red light. We've done a really good job here. I mean, we're only almost 10 minutes late because that red signal, you know what? Yes, that'll do. Unlock the doors. Yes. Are we even in the platform? Yes, we are. Yeah, I was very concerned about that red light there. Hence, you could see that moment of where my brain went, I must concentrate, because otherwise there will be doom. Ooh! Let's put a sign on. Wapa! Anything else? Oh, let's just forget going and looking for other things. Just look at that beastie. Ooh. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And this DLC, funnily enough, a tenner. Yeah, cool. I'll spend a tenner on this. Bunch of new sceneries. Scenarios, dear boy. Bunch of scenarios. New trains. Well, new liveries for trains. And it adds the train into the Glasgow route. It adds the train into this route. Right, for a tenner. Yeah, cool. I can go with that. I can go with that. I think that's the end of the scenario. Ta-da! Let's see how we perform. How we do for time. Badly. Right. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Let's have a look at the yummy, yummy. Let's have all the lights on the train. Because it just sounds like a lot of fun. Really, frankly, I imagine it's going to be very pretty. I also want that New York Trenton route because I've got all the other New Yorkers and I really, really like them. Like, I seriously like those routes. But, yeah, I don't want to find that much money. Right, all troubles with modern solutions. Nope. Jubilee, Crimson. This is the Christmas one. It's giving a little picture of all the little lights. So let's have a look. So I'm not going to do this properly. This is a sneak peek at arriving home for Christmas. That's a diesel. I don't want to drive a diesel. Oh, look at it. Oh, just look at it. Oh, that's very cool. Now, the steam train that I got to go on that had all the lights, it's the same train. It didn't have the changing colours on it. Has it got all the lights? It's got all the lights on the thing. Sorry guys, let me just... I'm just gonna... Oi, get out of my way. Oh, that's fun. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just the train driver. That's really cool. I'm in first class. Sorry, I can't afford to be in first class. I'm a train driver. Oh, hello. How did you sneak in? Whatever. Close the door. Oh, that's the window. It's probably very, very cold. I mean, I don't know what the date is. But I imagine it's very cold. Oh, I'm just gonna casually just, you know, I'm just gonna just yes, there we go. And I thought I'd seen a snowman. Maybe that was just my imagination. It was just my imagination. Don't worry about it. I'm just going slightly mad. It's fine. Let's at least get the train moving before I leave. In fact, I'm tempted just to whack it in. How fast can we go? Turn the lamp on. Okie doke. How fast can we go and crash it? To be honest, because I'm not doing this seriously. This is just I want to see what it looks like before I have to go and go. Lock the doors. Okie dokie. That does look really cool. Right, stop at the place. So turn the things to the stuff. Ooh, this one isn't telling me what to do. Ooh, exciting. Let's get a bit of the olds, and a bit of the olds, and that's on, and that's stuff, and I've forgotten where the whistle is in the cab. Thought it was that. Woo woo. Oh, we're wheel spinning. Slip is occurring. Especially now. I still think that looks awesome. I really, really like the look of that. We're going backwards. That is the wrong direction of travel. There we go. Eee. It's so Christmassy. Which makes sense for the 15th of March. Come on, train. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. Stop the wheel spin. Oh, maybe I closed too early. Okay. Let's just let's get it under control. Get it back. Come on. She's struggling. She's fighting me this time. She was very happy last time. Now she's not very happy. In fairness, it's probably very, very cold, and her poor little footsies are going to be getting cold. Right, we can definitely turn you off now. There we go. That does look really cool. I'm hoping you can plonk this into your own scenarios. Let's give it a bit more regulator. Give it a whoop whoop. Oh, it's here. There we go. That's my spotlight. Was that always there? I don't remember if that was always there. It also doesn't seem to close. Like, it just moves from one side to the other. There's no. Well, maybe it's always been there. I genuinely don't know. I might have to go back and. Oh, but I knew that was going to happen, but I wanted to test it anyway. Fine, get her back under control. Sometimes you just got to try these things. That slight bit of weirdness in the... That's slightly disconcerting. As is the... No lights. I'm not sure that reflection quite works as nicely as it could. Again, it's a tenner. I'm not that fussed. It looks cool. I like it. It's fun. Right, I'm really pushing it here. Like 15 miles an hour, and already I'm going, yeah, let's stick it up loads. 52% regulator is a lot of percent of regulator. In the snow. And I have like no steam pressure. Come on, girl. I don't think I can crash it. She's too pretty. Like, just look at her. She's trying so hard. She's trying so hard. And she's so pretty. I like the sun reflection in the tender as well. Going back to that idea of value, this alone is worth a tenner. To me, this alone is worth a tenner. Because that is just so cool. And I will imagine, because it's an hour-and-a-half mission, scenario, not mission, I imagine as it gets darker, it just looks cooler and cooler. Can I go to full pelt? Yes, I can. Like, it's proper making my heart just go. Snow in the background. Oh, that's nice. I just want to get out and go in the carriages then. Because that would be super cool if you could be a passenger. But I suspect you can't. It's, you generally can't seem to in these ones. Not as much as in the previous ones. Right, let's drop this back a bit. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I might drop the back a bit too much. There we go. Right. That's about done for today, I'm afraid, folks. Thank you very much for joining. Really enjoyed getting to play some trains again. Specifically steam trains. Really love the steam trains. I'm not going to carry on with this scenario, even though I really want to. I will save this for a stream. So I'll do the full run on a stream. Just look at it. Especially when the night comes, when darkness falls, this is going to be just absolutely lovely. We're going to be able to see absolutely nothing other than train. Which, no, I'm going to save that story for when we do the thing. Otherwise, I'll have nothing to talk about next stream. So, the plan tomorrow, which will be the 16th of March, I plan on starting my Train Sim World, not Train Sim World, you're playing Train Sim World, get with the program, Transport Fever 2. Transportness. There's going to be fever and it's going to be transport. With a custom built map that I have built. And I have a plan which I will describe in that video. But it's all about passengers, and look at that. Oh, yes. That is why I play the video games, for that kind of and other such happy noises. So yes, that's what will be happening in the morrow, and I invite you to come and join me. I'd love to say what time we'll do it, but I have no idea. I don't know. I might even have a traditional Steam milkshake. Steam. What? Stream milkshake. There you go. We shall see. And I hope to see you then, because I'm really looking forward to this. Driving significantly over the speed limit. Oh, I really am. You know what? We might actually crash this. Unintentionally. But we'll see. Oh, that looks quite tight. Ooh. Ooh, are we going to stack it? This is quite bum-clenchy, if I'm honest. Because we're still gaining speed, and these corners are getting tighter and tighter. If we get through this and onto a straight bit and we haven't crashed, then that'll be the time to say cheerio. But right now, I don't feel like I can end this until we find out, because this is an adventure for all of us, particularly this poor little train. We're doing 88. I'm not going to make it Back to the Future reference. I did enough of that yesterday. I think we're okay. I don't see us flying off at this point. I think we're all good. I think we're fine. Although it is really, really cool doing almost 90 in a steam train that's lit up as the sun's going down. That's quite a dramatic. Oh, that's a very dramatic shot. I'm going to leave it like that while I say thank you very much for joining. And I'll see you sooner for adventures either in the train sim world or in the transport theme 2, which I haven't played in a while. I'm not really sure remember how to play this. So, thank you very much. Enjoy, take care of yourselves, and au revoir. Where's the buttons? Press the buttons. Let's go and find the buttons. We'll turn this corner and then we'll do that again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again.